Before there were trails, there was only stone and sky. The mountains have been here longer than memory. Shaped by ice, carved by gravity, indifferent to everything that crosses them. This is where one man went looking for silence. The mountains don't know you're here. Somewhere above the tree line, the same forces that carved these ridges are still at work. Ice splitting stone, gravity pulling loose rock toward the valley floor, one grain of sand at a time. I still don't have an answer. Maybe the mountain never gives you one. But next time, I won't go alone. Some stories don't come easily. This one I've started a dozen times. I keep coming back to one question. Was I ever really alone out there? I want to write down what actually happened before the story I tell people replaces the truth. It has been doing this for longer than memory. It will keep doing it long after we're gone. Every creature up here has learned to survive that indifference. The eagle reads the wind. The moose knows exactly how much space it needs. The mountain lion moves like something that was never meant to be seen. And then there's us, small, slow, and loud, arriving on two wheels with nothing but what we packed and what we know. This is Rahul's ride. What happens next isn't rare. It isn't exaggerated. It's simply what the wilderness looks like, up close. Shaped by ice, carved by gravity, indifferent to everything that crosses them. This is where one man went looking for silence and found something far older, watching back. For a while, it's just this: sun, rhythm, breath. No warning boards up here, just the sound of the chain and the quiet agreement between a man and gravity. Every meter he drops, the mountain gives back as speed. The brakes don't fight gravity. They just decide how fast he's allowed to agree with it. He's done this 100 times. He knows exactly how this feels. This time, it feels different. He knows the rule. Get low, get out, get there before the sky does. Somewhere behind him, lightning has already found a place to land. He just doesn't know how close. Then he rides on. That's the whole decision. No music, no signal, just one foot deciding to go before the other one can talk him out of it. Not every danger up here has claws. Water this cold came from snow that hasn't melted in months, and the rock beneath it is slicker than anything he's ridden all day. Speed is the only thing holding him upright now. Slow down, and the current makes the decision for him. For 1 second, it nearly does. The mountain has one more test, and it doesn't care that he's already passed the others. A storm like this doesn't build slowly. One clear sky, and 20 minutes later, the whole ridge is a different, more dangerous place.
Hey, get out of here!
This is the last place he can still see where he started. Every meter past this point is a meter he'll have to earn his way back from, one way or another. He checks the route again. Not because he's forgotten it, because checking is easier than admitting he's afraid. She wasn't done. He'd read this wrong once already, mistaken her stillness for the end of it. Now there was only the trail, and how fast he could make it disappear behind him. A moose can outrun him. It just can't outthink the ground. For now, that was the only advantage he had. And then, all at once, it was over. Not because he'd won, because her body had already spent everything.
Go on. Get out of here.
She was never hunting him. She was protecting something he couldn't see. Every signal she gave, the stillness, the stare, the weight held back, wasn't a threat. It was a mother deciding, second by second, whether a stranger was safe to be near her children. He doesn't run. He stands the bike between them, the only shield he has, and makes himself as large as fear allows. For a long moment, nothing happens. And then, something in her posture lets go. She's gone. But the mountain doesn't stay still for long. Something else just moved. He passed that test without knowing he was taking it. And that's the only reason this is a story he gets to tell. Not a warning someone else has to give a... The mountain was never trying to hurt him. It was just being what it's always been. Indifferent, patient, unchanged by anything we bring to it. Every law that moved him, gravity, friction, the beat of a wing, the weight of an animal deciding whether to stay or go, was already there before he arrived and will still be there after he's gone. Everything you saw today happens in these mountains every season to people who never expected it. You can't control the wildlife. You can only control how prepared you are before you meet it. Ride prepared, ride aware, and whenever you can, don't ride alone.